pay for you to go to school. I don't pay a single dime to go to Northern Illinois. You guys don't know where that's at, do you? Not even a penny. I don't even pay a penny to go to Northern Illinois. I go there completely for free because I can play football. And if you can go to school to play football, basketball, for art, for band, they give scholarships, which is they pay for your school for a lot of different things. How many of you guys know where Northern Illinois is at? Where's it at? It's in Illinois. Do you guys know where Chicago's at?
Yeah.
It's about an hour away from Chicago. So when I go to school, I have a 4-hour drive. And so that means you don't live with your family for 4 or 5 years of your life. So whenever you graduate high school, you're not with your family. You have to do everything on your own. You couldn't imagine that right now because your mom and dad do everything for you. Cook your meals, do your laundry, tuck you in at night, maybe pick out what you're going to wear to school. I don't know if I like the Eagles shirt because I'm a Colts fan, but you're a big Eagles fan, huh? So the importance of school is huge because if you don't get good grades, and what I mean by good grades, you need to at least get A's and B's and maybe a C every once in a while. No D's. You're not allowed to get D's.
Definitely not F.
No
Definitely
F's.
not C's.
No Z's.
No A minuses.
You can get A minuses,
C minus.
but no Z minuses. That's the worst. But at Northern, I've never gotten a D or an F. And when I was in high school at Norwell, I never got a B. I got all A's. I went to Norwell for 4 years, and I never got a B there. I got all A's. When I was in middle school at Norwell, I got 1 B, and the rest A's.
Awesome.
And I'm not a smart person. Some of you guys might be really, really smart. You're smart. But I just worked hard. If you do your homework, if you study, and if you listen to what the teachers have to say, you guys will get all A's and B's. Because, you know, and where I grew up with my parents, C's were never acceptable. We weren't allowed to get C's because they're not good. They're okay. I mean, they're average. C's and average, but you want to be above average because you want to go to college, right? And for you to go to college, you have to go and get good grades. And if you want to play sports, I'm not allowed to get D's. I'm not allowed to get F's. I'm barely allowed to get C's, but you need to get A's and B's if you want to play sports. And that's the same at Norwell Middle School, the same at the high school. If you want to do well, if you want to play sports, you have to get good grades. So you guys understand that? So what am I saying? Go ahead. You need to get good grades. So school is fun, right? No.
Yeah.
See, school may not be fun all the time, but sometimes you have to realize, like, you have to go to school. If you want to be an NFL player someday, you have to do the things you have to do when you're younger, and you have to get good grades, and you have to do the right things. You can't get in trouble outside of school, because someday you guys are going to have friends, and you're going to want to go out and TP someone's house, or you're going to want to go out and egg a car or something like that, but you can't do that, because if you get in trouble, you know, you can get kicked out of sports, or you can get kicked out of school. So you want to be very careful what you do, and you want to surround yourself with good friends. And I know a lot of you guys are probably really good friends, aren't you? So you want to make sure whenever you get older, you have good friends, because a lot of times people get peer pressure. And peer pressure tells them to do something that they shouldn't do. And I did that before. I got in trouble. I got in trouble in high school. I went to a party where there was alcohol. Do you guys know what alcohol is?
Yes.
It's not a good thing. Not a good thing. I was at a party in high school, and I didn't even drink any alcohol, but since I was there, I got in trouble, and I got suspended from playing basketball in high school for 4 or 5 basketball games. And I didn't even drink anything, but I was there because I did not have good friends. So I decided after that time that I was going to have good friends, do the right things, and I did the right things, and now, I'm playing football. I get to do the things that I love to do. I get to play, on ESPN and play against some of the better teams in the country, so they could have presence. So the reason is because I do community service. That's why I won that trophy. So that was pretty cool that I won that. But now, questions. Go ahead.
What's a linebacker?
A linebacker is someone. Can you answer?
That blocks.
Nope. A linebacker doesn't block. They tackle. So they're the big guys in the middle on defense that are trying to tackle me. Gary Brackett for the Colts. Go ahead, question.
What retirement home do you go to?
It's in DeKalb, Illinois, where Northern Illinois is. Why, do you have a grandparent in a retirement home?
No, but I do have one in the terrace.
Okay, very cool. Go ahead.
How many games did you win?
We won 11 games this year.
Out of
We won 11 out of 14.
You won more than the Colts this year. They won
The Colts have won 10. We won 11. We were 11-3. Go ahead. How did I earn to be on the football team? Well, when I was in high school at Norwell, we did pretty well. We went 14-1 my senior year, and colleges saw that, so they wanted me to come play for them. So that's called recruiting. So they recruited me, and I chose to go to Northern Illinois, and then I didn't play my first year. My first year I didn't play at all because I wasn't good enough. So over that first year at college, I had to work and get strong and learn college football because it's different. It's different than high school football. And it took me a year, but I had to work for it. So you have to work for anything. I had to work to play, and it's been fun ever since.
So even when you're good in high school, it doesn't necessarily mean that without hard work that you get to play in college.
That's the same thing with anything. You have to work hard at whatever you do. So go ahead.
How many players are on your team?
We have 110 players.
Oh my God!
110. No.
And you're the quarterback out of 110? Wow.
Go ahead, buddy.
Since you're in college and you play on a college team, have you versed Purdue before?
We have. And we beat them. We beat Purdue last season. We beat them 28-21 at Purdue.
Oh.
That's where I'm going.
PU, right?